Hi everyone, welcome back to Roaming Viddler's YouTube channel. Today I'm going to share with you what we consider to be the best 10 travel apps that you can use when you're home and abroad. So I've put together a list up here for you. I'm not going to deep dive into each app, we're just going to take a brief overview and you can make your own decisions. Some are paid, some are free, but the ones that are subscription, they're maybe £8-9 a year, so it works out at pennies per day. But you pay your money, you take your choice. So let's dive in. I've actually centered on an area that we were in Spain this year. This is northern Spain. So just zooming in a little bit, when you see the yellow folder against a parking spot, that's one of our favorites. That's the favorite we save. So if you tap on it, you get a pop-up of Pantin Beach, beautiful panoramic beach. Just move slightly and it will disappear. If you leave the maps in auto, then as you zoom in, you will go to satellite view. So you get a lovely satellite view of the area we're in. So we were parked, pretty much where that P is, overlooking Pantin Beach, a little surface beach, brilliant. So yeah, the app functionality, top left, your favorites, you list, you can change the map styles, you can search around the place, around where you are, and if you go to the filters, top right, you get a rundown of what the icons are. You can select them, deselect them to make it a little less on the screen, etc. So it's a very simple app to use, very useful, very good. One of the really nice features is the on a trip function down the bottom. Won't go too deep into it, but if you select your current location, which is going to be my home location, I'll just put in Dover, for instance, just as a thing. So Dover, United Kingdom. Go without tolls, discover places. What pops up is you'll get between where I live and Dover, all the places you can find, campsites, parking spaces. This particular icon here is an extra services, so that's a laundromat that pops up there. So it works the same on any destination. So it's a really good app, really useful, and as I said earlier, one of the most popular and probably most widely used apps. So that's part for now. Next on the list is the very popular search for sites. But as you can see quite clearly, there's not quite so many icons on the screen. It's not quite so cluttered as Park for Night. But you can select and deselect, obviously, the icons that you need. So if you tap the filters top right, there is a plethora of filters you can select or deselect for home and abroad. So that's really useful. Bottom left is the list of the area you're looking at. So it gives you a list of all the individual campsites that you can see on the screen at the present time. Again, Pantin Beach again, which is where we were. It was a lovely spot, lovely surface paradise there. So if you're into surfing, then check it out, or just check it out. It's a beautiful little spot. So that's search for sites. It's very similar functionality as Park for Night. So if you use them both in combinations of search for sites and Park for Nights, then you're not going to go far wrong. So next up on the list, Camper Contact. So I've just opened up the app and I've selected an area that we were in a few weeks ago in the Alsace area of France, done on the Route de Vins. So by Ricoeur and Colmar. The usual things pop up: campsites, motorhome stopovers, motorhome parks, etc. If you go search in the area, you'll get Camping Ricoeur pops up. So it's one of 7 in the area that you can see on the screen. Camping Ricoeur, we were actually at Camping Ricoeur, a very nice campsite. And you can go to websites, etc. and you can navigate, and all your prices are there, and ask your discount cards and reviews and all that kind of stuff. So it's a very good functional app. Maybe not quite so much detail as Park for Night or search for sites, but you pay your money, you take your choice. Next up is Archie's. Now Archie's has been around for quite a while now, so I understand. A Belgian chap put us onto this when we were down in France a few weeks ago. Said it's a good functional site, and yeah, it is good. It pops up, and what's really good about it is basically green is campsites open, grey is closed. So you're not really searching around for what's open and closed. So if you click on the green one, it's open. Yeah, open the 1st to the 4th to the 25th to the 10th, and it's open again now, 5th to the 11th to the 24th to the 12th. All usual icons along the bottom, navigate, favorites, etc. So Archie's, yeah, a really good app. Yeah, UKCampSite.co.uk, huge site. Too much for me to go into, to be perfectly honest. It's something you have to download and look at yourself, but it's good for home and abroad. All the usual functionality, and as I say, it's a very big site. As far as I can tell, it's free. I can't see any way of subscribing to it, so free is even better. You know, you do get some adverts pop up, but it's a cracking site to use both home and abroad. UKCampSite.co.uk. Camping car parks, yeah, brilliant. Basically, a commercial company that have purchased a lot of the airs and campsites and municipal type airs, maybe a bit run down in places, but in really good areas. So they've refurbed them, electric points, total upgrades, barrier entrances, etc. So I've done a separate video on camping car parks, which I'll put the link in the description and also up here for you. So yeah, check it out. Absolutely brilliant. My LPG. This is the Pro version. Absolutely worth buying the Pro version. It's $4.99. So much more functionality. It pops up. It shows you all your nearest LPG stations at home and abroad. If you go to filler stations, you've got all of the filters you can put in there. So if you've got safe fill bottles, you can select whether they're allowed or not allowed. Info about LPG. There's a plethora of stuff there for you to select or deselect. So I just check out our local gas station, which is 11 kilometres up the road, Catley's Gas Centre. It tells you all the information, the price, opening times, the address is on the highway, coordinates. Obviously you can navigate to it. Uses Google Maps. It's allowed the filling of LPG, or 80% shut off valve, etc, etc, etc. So it's an absolutely invaluable app if you have a refillable LPG system on your motorhome. So definitely check it out. Komoot. Now, Komoot is an app you use for planning things like cycling, walking, hiking, running, etc. It's an absolutely fantastic app. The app itself is free to download. However, you buy packs. You can buy packs for different areas that you go into anywhere in the world, or you can just buy. You can purchase like a world pack. So I've purchased the world pack on this particular one. So I've unlocked the world. So that's £30. I think that's a one-off payment. Actually, I'll double check that, but I think it's a one-off payment, and you can add various different packs. So Komoot is absolutely is brilliant if for cycling, walking, etc. Your routes are planned. You can download them to your Garmin devices. You can have them offline, etc. So you're not using data. So Komoot, yeah, check it out. Brilliant. Polar Steps. Polar Steps is a travel tracking app. Perfect for tracking your travel, your trip, your entire trip. And the beauty of it is it's absolutely free. No ads. Wonderful. So check it out. Last up, Weather and Radar. Yeah, what it says on the tin, Weather and Radar app. It's a free app. It has a subscription, I think $8.49 a year, which removes all the ads, gives you some more functionality. But we find it really accurate. It's great for tracking the weather, the rain, etc. anywhere where you are on your travel. So check it out. So there we are. 10 apps for you to explore. In my opinion, it is worth paying the subscription. You know, works out pennies per day. You don't need all of them, obviously, so you can pick and choose the ones you want. But you know, start with Park for Night, search for sites. You won't go far on with those two. I'll put links in the description below so you can quickly link to them. So if you find our videos useful, then please consider subscribing, hitting the like button. It does help the channel grow. Look forward to seeing you on the next video, and safe travels.